Pro Football Focus says the Denver Broncos are getting a massive bargain. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate, part of the Sports Syndicate family of channels. On this channel, we bring you informed and in-depth analysis of our Denver Broncos. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, you already know the routine. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the notification bell. It's the easiest way that you can help support the channel by pushing this content out to fellow members of Broncos country. And while you're at it, be sure to check out my main channel, Sparkin over Broncos, for even more Denver Broncos coverage. Brad Spielberger from Pro Football Focus has named the best contract for all 32 NFL teams. This exercise was designed to examine which teams are getting the most bang for their buck. Spielberger named wide receiver Courtland Sutton's contract as the Denver Broncos' biggest bargain entering the 2022 season. Running back Melvin Gordon III returning to the Broncos on a one-year, $2.5 million deal was an underrated steal of the offseason. That said, Courtland Sutton's deal could be one of the best values in the entire NFL, especially with new quarterback Russell Wilson entering the picture in Denver. Sutton's 31 receptions hauled in 20-plus yards downfield since 2018 ranks 14th, and that's with him missing effectively the entire 2020 season. Wilson's 124 completions on passes 20-plus yards downfield over the same span ranks second. This duo could put up huge numbers over the next few years, and Sutton's deal could look like more and more of a bargain. It's very easy to see why Spielberger chose Sutton. In a wide receiver market that was completely reset this offseason, Sutton's $15 million APY is a massive steal in comparison to his peers. Sutton emerged as the team's wide receiver 1 in 2019. In his second season in the NFL, he caught 72 passes for 1,102 yards and 6 touchdowns. He was looking to build on that momentum in 2020, but unfortunately, he tore his ACL in Week 2 against the Pittsburgh Steelers and was lost for the rest of the season. Sutton was able to return to the lineup in Week 1 of last season. Although it took some time for him to trust his knee and get back into the groove of things, especially as the season went on, Sutton began to seem like his pre-injury self again. Last year, Sutton caught 58 passes for 776 yards and 2 touchdowns. Certainly respectable production considering it was 1 year removed from an ACL tear and that his quarterbacks were Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock. Sutton enters 2022 with his knee injury finally behind him, as he appeared to shed the brace that he wore last season. Now that he is finally healthy and finally has a franchise quarterback to throw him the football, the hope is that Sutton will be able to return to his 2019 self that showed signs of being the team's wide receiver 1 for a very long time. With Sutton, Tim Patrick, Jerry Jeudy, and KJ Hamler, this figures to be the most complete wide receiving core that Russell Wilson has had the opportunity to work with. And we haven't even talked about our other weapons in the passing game at tight end and at running back. With Chef Russ at the helm, this offense has the potential to be one of the best in the league. I'm curious, Broncos country, which player do you think will lead the Denver Broncos in receiving yards? Drop those comments down below, I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss when we upload. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at GageMadridNFL for even more Denver Broncos coverage. And for now, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out and let's ride.